I'm Shaheen Samavati from Tech.eu. I'm here with Max Kelly. He's Managing Director of Techstars London. And maybe you can just start out by telling us a little bit about what it is that you do, for those who don't know.
So I run Techstars in London. Techstars is an accelerator program. It's a 13-week program where we take 10 companies and we put them through a series of mentoring and educational content. And then we help them build their businesses, and then we culminate in a demo day at the end of the program where about 500 people appear, and each of the companies does a pitch for about 5 minutes. I know it's going to be an amazing pitch because they pitch in front of me for 5 weeks beforehand, and then at the end of that they'll often go off and raise a fund round after that.
And Techstars, this is one of several accelerator programs around the world, no?
We run now 28 accelerators around the world. We have about 2/3 of those with corporate partners. So large companies now realizing that they need to innovate and are struggling to do so, so they then want to work more closely with startups, so we run accelerators for them. And then there's about 1/3 of them like mine, which is Techstars London, which is focused on any sector. And we will normally get about 1,000 companies applying to Techstars London, and I'll take 10. So it's incredibly competitive to get in.
Okay. And today you're here, you're going to take part in the WeBiz talks with Ange in Portugal. Can you tell us a little bit about your relationship with Portugal? Have you been here before?
Yeah. Yeah, so I love Portugal. My father has a boat. Or had a boat, and so I've sailed all the way around the coast. I've been on holiday here, and I was in Lisbon about 2 weeks ago. So I know Portugal reasonably well. The startup scene here is good. There's some great technical skill. The cost base is pretty low, and so it's a great place to do business. So more and more startups seem to be coming towards Portugal. And so I'm here meeting with some great startups and seeing what the environment's like in Porto.
Right. And the topic today is all about scaling up. So, and I know that you've worked with a lot of business who have managed to scale. So could you talk a little bit about some of the tips that you would give to Portuguese startups ready to take things to the next level?
Sure. So I used to work at Virgin for 12 years. So my job was starting up new companies there. So I started up a number of businesses, and the first one was Virgin Mobile in the US, and that went from $0 to $1 billion of revenue in about 18 months. So that was an amazing ride. So I'm going to talk about a few of these things this afternoon, but having amazing co-founders, that's really, really important. Doing something that's important to you, you're probably going to spend the best part of 10 years working on the business. If you're going to do that, you want to do something that's really important. Make sure that people know their roles. You've got to hold people responsible and accountable. At the same time, you need to create a great culture. If you don't create the culture, that culture will be created and it may not be the one you want. I'm quite an advocate of companies minimizing the amount of money they raise externally, and so bootstrapping is a great model because it allows them to have more control of their business and ultimately more ownership of their business. And then do it for the right reasons. The reality is most companies fail. So you have to suspend your disbelief and believe that you're going to be the 2 out of 10 that win. And even if you do win, it's not necessarily guaranteed that you're going to be kind of rolling around in riches. So do it for the right reasons. Do it because it's something you're passionate about, where you want to make a difference with some great people. And then when every day you get up, even if it's a tough day, you're going to get up and you're going to really nail it each day.
And in a market like Portugal, which is kind of up and coming, we can say, and is maybe there's not so many entrepreneurs who have a lot of experience already scaling billion-euro businesses. What can they do to kind of learn things as they go along?
It's a great question. One of the things that Techstars is all about is being mentor-led. And there are many people who will work for your business who you don't have to pay. Those people are called mentors, and there are lots of people out there who love helping entrepreneurs, and in doing so, really help you build your knowledge base and allow you to expand your business effectively. They've been through this stuff before often, they've made mistakes, and they'll help you not make those same mistakes.
And how can you convince those people who have limited time to become your mentor?
Yeah, it's amazing. If the main thing you have to do is ask. People love helping young entrepreneurs, or actually entrepreneurs of any stage. They love helping them because it's a really fulfilling thing to do. And because of that, if you ask, and you ask in a nice way, then it's almost always that people will support. I mean, at Techstars, one of our brand values is give first. So we try and help people. It's not to say that at some stage that help doesn't come back to us, but we try and help wherever we can, and that's the sort of thing that we promote within the community. And I've observed it, and I've observed it a lot of different places, and people love helping.
Yeah, and I guess it comes back to what you were saying about being passionate about what you do, because when you're passionate, that's contagious, and that gets other people, makes them want to be part of it.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, if you're kind of, there's that spontaneous enthusiasm. It's a wonderful thing to be around.
Okay. Well, great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us.
Yeah, it's been great.